You're simply the best. Better than all the rest.
Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's JPA here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about a couple of things. First off, obviously I didn't do a video for the reaction to the St. Joseph's game. Unfortunately I've been working non-stop. Haven't had a chance to do the video yet, so I'll quickly talk about it. There's no point going through the whole match like I normally do in a review video. But I'll just get straight into the video and we'll kind of talk about the points that I want to raise today. So obviously the first thing I want to talk about, guys, is Rangers versus St. Joseph's. Finished 6-0. Really strong for performance yet again. And obviously if you watch the channel regularly, you'll know that I was actually working, so I didn't see the full game, but I tried as much as I could to watch it. Kind of perks of being a supervisor, sorry, is I get to sit in office quite a lot if there's nothing to getting done. So I managed to sit and watch the game for quite a while, if I'm honest. Hope my boss isn't watching, because I kind of sat for quite a wee while watching the game. It was a really good game. We opened the score very early on with Ibrox. Really good passing move, connecting with Doherty, and a good finish. Great to see him get his first goal. Morelos got his 50th goal for Rangers with a header. It was flicked on for the back from a corner from Connor Goldson to the back post. Morelos was able to head it home for his 50th goal. His 51st goal came in the shape of a penalty. It was just a stone waller really. Doherty was pushed over in the box, no real attempt to win the ball, and it was a definite penalty for me. Slotted it home, and this was kind of off topic, but I'm going to mention it anyway. Morelos scored the penalty because obviously Tav was off the field, he wasn't playing. He scored about 14 goals last season from the penalty spot. I was thinking, if Morelos had taken the penalties in the games that he had played in, it's just kind of scary to think about how many goals he could have actually scored last season. I know he scored 30 goals, he was involved in a couple of goals, he got assists in that as well. But it just kind of makes you think, where a lot of people still didn't like Morelos because of his indiscipline, and I get that, but just think of how many goals he scored for the club and how many more he could have got last season. He would have been closer to 50 if he had taken the penalties as well. So that's kind of something to think about when you're slating Morelos, or maybe you've not quite decided how you are with Morelos. It's just something to think about, that if he was a regular penalty taker as well, he'd probably be on close to 50 goals, if not maybe 45 at least. So that's just something to think about. Wee while later, Morelos actually completed his hat-trick, and it was an absolute tidy finish. It reminded me very much of the goal that he scored against Hearts last year at Ibrox. I was actually at that game, which is why I remember it so well, where he lets it come across his body and just flicks it with, kind of like a back heel. Really good finish to get his hat-trick. Delight for him. Defoe came on and he got 2 goals. Again, just the first one was brilliant movement towards the front post, flicked it on behind the keeper, and the second one was just really good movement, 1-2 play on the edge of the box for Defoe to get the 6th goal. Quite annoyed by Defoe. I actually picked 5-0, and for the second time this season, a late Defoe goal has robbed me a good prediction. If you look back at the videos, I took 4-0 against Oxford United, and right up until the last minute it was 4-0, sorry. And Defoe got the last goal, which was annoying. He done it again against St. Joseph's, which is really quite annoying, but these things happen. I was almost right. A couple of people in the comments got 6-0, which I really wasn't expecting, if I'm honest. I know we're a good side and St. Joseph's are kind of average. Obviously they're a part-time team, but I just think we performed exceptionally well at home. Very rarely gave the ball away. I think they were reduced to maybe 1 or 2 chances, one of them being a shot fired outside the box, but didn't really threaten Fotheringham at all. And the other one was cleared off the line for Andy Halliday. Almost scored there, you could say. But yeah, I'm really pleased with the performance. It looked to me like we were back in the Walter Smith days, where we were continuously going forward. And I know I'm not getting carried away because they're a part-time side, but I just felt constant wave after wave of attack, and it felt to me like watching the Rangers of old, and it's really pleasing to see. Tell me what you guys think about the performance down below in the comments, and we'll get a wee discussion going. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk about on the channel, this thing is pretty obvious, it's been everywhere on social media right now, is the Candieas thing. Now, obviously, if you've not heard, basically Candieas has had interest from a team in Turkey, and Candieas has asked Gerrard if he can go and look at the club and go and find out for himself what's happening there. Normally I would say this is a lot of rubbish, it's just paper talk or just nonsense from people spreading rumours, but it's actually came from Gerrard, has actually confirmed that this is what Candieas has said, that he does. Now, the thing that annoyed me was actually the way the papers put it. It said that Candieas is not for the fight, to fight for the jersey. It's a slight bent of the truth, because what Candieas has actually said is that he wants to be a starter every week. Obviously, that's not going to happen under Gerrard. Gerrard's already come out and said that the team will kind of chop and change over the season, depending on what game we play. So Candieas is well aware of the fact that he's not going to play every week, which is probably why he wants to kind of head somewhere where he is going to get that first team football, and I get that. It's a little disappointing, to be honest, that he wants to leave, and I think if it was the case that he was getting football here, he wouldn't want to leave, because he has such a really good connection with the fans. He's certainly one of my favourite players. I like his work rate. Thing I find interesting, I think, and this is just my personal opinion, tell me what you guys think as well, I think getting left out of the European squad really hurt Candieas, and it was a bit of a shock to me as well. Now, I know there's, in the later rounds, you can make changes to that, and he might well be involved in that, but I think that initial squad change hurt Candieas, and maybe even just made him think, if I'm not going to be in this European squad, I'm not going to be playing every week. No, just every week. It might be like 4 or 5 games out and then come back in. So I can understand why he wants to kind of go and play first time football. That's a little disappointing. But it might just be the case that he goes and has a look at the team in Turkey and decides, nah, that's not for me, and he'll come back. For me, I'd still welcome him back to the club. I don't know how you guys feel about that. If it was any other player, for instance, I can't think of an example because I like all the players in the squad now. I think if it was maybe like Josh Windass a year ago, I'd have been like, right, we'll see you later, kind of thing. But Candieas, for me, I really like him. He's in my top 3 favourite Rangers players alongside Alfredo Morelos and James Tavernier. So it's disappointing. Please tell me what you guys think of this. Do you think he'll go? Is it the right move for him? And ultimately, are you going to hate on him for it, or are you just going to be like, okay then? And the other thing as well, obviously, do you think it'll make a significant difference to our squad this season, our chances of winning 55? I'm a little bit undecided. I know we've got Ojo, who's a big player. Obviously, we've got Stewart, who can play there. Hasty can play there. Jordan Jones can probably switch over and play there. Middleton, if he's still at the club and he's not gone on loan, could probably play there. Jamie Murphy. We've got so many options on either side of the wings. Even Scott Arfield and possibly Greg Docherty could play in that position, I think. Not as an actual winger, but an actual just off Jermaine Defoe or Morelos, whoever it is, could possibly play that way. And just quickly, the last thing I want to talk about is the prediction for tomorrow's game, which is Rangers versus Blackburn. It's a friendly. It's at Ibrox, 3 PM kickoff, and it's available on Rangers TV. Now, as I said in the last friendly, I'm not 100% sure if you'll have to pay for that Rangers TV or will it be free because it's a friendly. You maybe need to do a wee bit of research and look for it. I'm unfortunately working again. I'm actually working this game and the next game, which will be the next game in Europe, which I'll talk about in a later video. My prediction is going to be Rangers 3, Blackburn 0. I don't think we'll beat them by as many goals as we've won in so far, but I still think we'll come away with a victory. I was close to saying we might even concede a goal, but I don't think we will. I think our defence has been really, really strong this season. Goal scorers, it's hard to predict because I don't really know what the lineup's going to be. He's obviously going to make changes with Europe in mind. Jordan Jones, I think, will score. I think Ojo will score, and Jermaine Defoe, if he plays any minutes, he'll score because he's just that type of player. I would expect to see Josh McPake at some point. I'd even like to see him start, to be honest. I thought he was a really exciting player. Created a couple of chances against St. Joseph's when he came on. I think we'll see Arfield get some minutes again. He obviously came on against St. Joseph's, if he's in the game. And he played particularly really well, considering he's not really had much of pre-season. He's been away with Canada and stuff. I hope to see Jamie Murphy. I don't know whether he'll start or no, but it'd be good to see him getting a few minutes. I'd actually like to see Polster. I thought it was pretty good. I thought the opening 20 minutes against St. Joseph's, as I said, I didn't see every single minute, but I've seen enough of it to kind of get a gauge of how he played, and I thought the opening 20 minutes he was kind of tentative, a little bit scared to kind of put the ball in the box, but after a while he started doing it, and the quality slowly, gradually got better and better as the game went on, and he did create a couple of opportunities for the crossing. So I'm real pleased with Matt Polster, to be honest, because I think previously if Tav was out, you'd have a real struggle on your hands to find cover. I know Flanagan can cover that place, but when Flanagan plays right back, he doesn't seem to have the same effect as he does at left back, and obviously he's not a threat going forward, whereas Matt Polster is comfortable on the ball. He can play centre midfield, so he's comfortable to have possession of the ball, and as we've seen, he can get in the positions to get the ball into the box. I'm just going to wrap this video up quickly, guys. I feel like I've been talking for ages. I feel like it's going to be a long video, and I really didn't mean it to be a long video, but I feel like the more confident I get at doing these videos, the easier it is to talk for longer and longer, which is why some of the videos are a wee bit longer. So sorry about that. If you've not already done, please subscribe to the channel. It doesn't take long. Just press the wee button and the wee bell in the bottom, and that's you subscribe to the channel. It really means a lot to me. My subscribers have been growing steadily, and I really appreciate that. I want the new guys who have come in to get involved in the comments. I've got a really good group of people here who always comment, and I really thank every one of them. It's really good. And please like the video as well. Give it a thumbs up. And thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.